Hey guys, so welcome to this video on the group by statement in T-SQL, Transact-SQL, SQL Server. Let's just dive right into it. So the group by statement groups rows that have the same values into summary rows based on aggregate functions that you are using. So it's basically used to group result sets of aggregate functions by one or more columns. So what that would mean is if you wanted to find the number of customers, you would use a count aggregate function. And then if you wanted to find the number of customers for each country, you could use this group by statement and specify the country column in the table. And then you could sort of group the result sets or group the results of the count function into separate groups based on the country column. So you would find the number of customers in each country that were present in the table. So let's show you a demo for it to become more clear. And let me just set up the environment. I'm using Azure Data Studio, which is the tool you need on Mac for SQL Server. If you're on Windows, you're probably using SQL Server Management Studio. If you don't have either, I have installation guides which I link to in the description and in the top right corner of your screen. You can just check them out, and also I'll link to this GitHub repository that has a table setup file and a group by demo file. The table setup file is basically just the create table and the inserting of data for the sample table that I'm using. You can copy this whole thing and paste it into your SQL tool, and you can follow along with the same data. And in the demo .sql file, I've basically written down the queries that I'm showing you in the demo, so you can just copy and paste them if you're as lazy as me. So let's jump into the demo. So suppose you wanted to just get the number of people from the table. So you would do normally what you would do is select count ID or any other. We use ID because it's unique. It would be unique to each row of table, or it's sort of a primary key. So you can use select count and then ID inside the brackets from sample data. And if we run this, we see that there are 100 rows of data in the table. So the count is 100. So suppose you wanted to group this data based on the countries in the table. So what you would do is you would do select count, same as you had done it previously, but then you need to also specify the column on which you want to group the data. So that is country in this case, and then you can do a from the table name, and then you can do group by, then you specify the column that you want to group the data based on, country here. So now when you run this, you get each country in the table and its count, that is the number of rows where the country has this value or that specific country specified. So just to neaten this up a bit, what you can do is you can obviously put country first, so that it comes in the left column, which makes more sense, and the quantity comes in the right column. And then you can also specify an alias to see count as well, to see the title of the column is count. And now when you run this, you get a neat table with the countries listed and their count next to it. And if you want to further make the data more insightful, you can do an order by and specify descending in this scenario, because that would give you the most values. Order by I gotta specify the column name, count ID. You want to specify it basically by the count in descending order. So now you can see that we've got the countries listed in descending order of the number of their data in the column. So basically, China has the most people with 23 rows of data having country specified as China in the table. So that's a little bit about how um, the the group by statement works. It's not only countries, that is only the use case that I used here. You can also do it with other types of data that has that can have not an indiscriminate amount of values but many multiple values. So suppose credit cards is a good example on the table. So if we go back to the table, and that's important to show you, you can sort of use this group by on gender because there are multiple subsets. So sort of you could do male, female, you could get the counts of the individual genders, and even age would be a decent use of the group by. So you can group by people you can group people by literally each age. So you can find the number of people who are 100 years old, 99, 98, and so on. And country is really good, currency is good, and credit cards also good because they all are, they're not open-ended, or the values in them can't be indiscriminate. Like the values have to be discriminate because there are only X amount of countries, there's only X amount of credit cards, there's only X amount of currencies or X amount of genders. This group by wouldn't be great with first names because there can be infinite numbers of first names and everybody could have a different first name. So it doesn't, you could do it, but it doesn't really make much sense. So you can do select country, count ID and credit card and group by credit card here. And when you run that, you've basically got a column with the count of each major credit card provider, and it's grouped by the credit card. So that's a little bit about the group by statement. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share.